Moses, the end of a tough cycle is here, okay? You have been through ups and downs, leaps and bounds, but this is where you're needing to understand that everything is really going to start working out for you, okay? I feel like that meditation is something that you've thought about doing, but you've really started to work things out for yourself, put it that way, because I just feel like so much was going on around you that it was taking its toll, and you've realised that actually no, I don't want it to be like that anymore. I want to talk about it, I want to get it off my chest, I want to express myself. Because for a long time I feel that it was stuck, it was completely blocked, okay? So everything that you're doing is all starting to make perfect sense for you, okay? It's like the answers are there, the answers are literally around the corner, okay? Because I've got here, look at this, the answers you need are coming, okay? And I just feel like you are so close to getting to where you need to be and what you're doing. And it was all about finding that balance, and that balance was always there, always, like, was there all along, but it was about you working out where that balance was and what you needed to do. You needed to detach yourself away from energies and things for people that were not that were no longer serving you, okay? And I just feel like in reference to this was something to do with like a relationship. So this was like a friendship that I feel that was trying to get into something more, but you realised that it was a waste of time and a waste of energy. As I've got here, believe in the impossible, okay? So anything is possible when you put your mind to it, okay? And with you, Spirit just keeps showing me like a sign of balance, finding balance and finding peace within yourself, within your soul, within your spirit, okay? And this was about what you needed to do and understand and act on it as well, okay? I broke ties with my old friend, right? And a part of you felt sad about it, but also a part of you felt relieved about it as well. Because you kept going around in circles, and that is what was holding you back, and that is what was kept repeating that same pattern and cycle, and you were trying to fathom it out in what you needed to do. And I kept hearing balance, right? And that's why I've got here balance, spirituality and practicality, because this is something that for a long time you couldn't work it out, and you couldn't understand why, that you kept repeating these patterns. And then it's like it finally clicked and you finally understood, well, actually, now I know what it's all about. And you cutting ties with this old friend is something that you needed to understand within yourself. Yeah, you broke ties with an old friend. That's what I was picking up on. But you didn't really talk about it. You just got on and did it. But now this is your time. And it's not about being selfish. You're very it's about being you're selfless, okay? But you're going to work on yourself, okay? And this time has been a needed time. This has been something that has been needed for a long time, but you wasn't able to do it because that was the block that was preventing you from doing what you needed to do. And that's why you've got the action card, okay? Because you realised, well, actually, I need to start taking action and I need to start doing this. So it was like you had to write out pros and cons of what you wanted to do and make a choice and a decision. And trust me, it wasn't an easy decision. It was a hard decision. It was tough. But you realised that the conclusions was in reach, okay? And for you, my lovely, yeah, you was always giving out so much, but you wasn't getting anything back in return. And it's not that you expected that you wanted anything back in return, but there was no appreciation there or gratitude for what you were doing for them. Do you understand? Okay? Because I've got here a time to give rather than take. And that's all it was take. No, give. On them, not on you. Okay? And I feel that you've needed to hear that today, because you've sat there and you've questioned yourself, Was it me? Was I in the wrong for letting go? Was I in the wrong for cutting them old ties? No. It was the right timing. It's because everything that you had been through, you have experienced that. Now we're going into this firehorse year, which we're in now. We've only just gone into this firehorse year of the Chinese New Year. And I just feel that you're going to start to feel more energized, because your energy is going to gain this momentum. Your energy is going to gain the strength that you need to know and understand. And this is about you getting out more. All right, but you're going to be doing a lot of self-love, self-care and self-worth, and this is you focusing on you, your dreams, your dreams, and not being afraid of love, and not being afraid to love either, because I've got here, have faith in your dreams and have faith in what the universe is bringing you. The universe is bringing you good things. The universe is saying to you that this is about being ready, prepared for that next part, you know. And you found it so hard to talk about. And that's why, because it was blocked for so long, right? But you've got to unblock that. You've got to unblock that, okay? Everything that was a struggle and that was hard and tough is finally coming to an end, okay? I promise you. I've got here a personal issue reaches that resolution, okay? And it's finalized, and it is something that you didn't think ever that you was going to be able to get yourself out of that situation. But Spirit is saying to me that yes, it was about releasing that energy. It was heavy on your shoulders. So heavy, Moses, so heavy, because it's now time to release that negativity, okay? The negative thoughts, the negative thinking, the negative mindset, the negative energy, all of it, okay? That was heavy around you, and that's where you've realised and understood that it was time to say, thanks but no thanks. I don't want to do any more of this. I need to put a stop to it. I need to say no. And I feel like that you saying no was the hardest thing ever, because you was always saying yes, 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 but you needed to say no. And that's why Spirit is saying right there, it's time to release that negativity. It's time to let go, and it's time to start trusting what is coming next. So I've got here, luck is on your side, okay? And with that, you can take a deep breath out, and you can really understand now what you're doing. You're connecting with your inner self, your higher self, and finding that pathway that you need to know and have, because communication is the key. And this is about you communicating with yourself now, and not having anything in the way or getting in between of what you needed to do in the first place. And as you can hear, you've got to just let it go, let it flow, and let the universe do what it needs to bring to you, okay? Because I just feel like you need to find focus and hold a vision, a good positive vision, and you will see what is coming next when you really channel into what you're needing to understand within yourself. Because look at this. Hold your vision, okay? I promise you that that is what Spirit is saying to you very, very, very strongly. Holding that vision, holding that pathway, holding what you're needing to create and make and understand within yourself, and breathing at the same time, okay? And the thing I want to say to you, there's a lot of love here, and you're needing to understand the love within yourself, and that is something that you need to bring love into the situation, okay? There's a lot of love around you, and I need you to understand this love, and I need you to find this focus, and I need you to find this purpose, and I need you to find who you are. Because there's still a little bit of anxiousness there, but I want you to take that anxiousness away, okay? I want you to breathe. Look at this. Take time to breathe out, okay? take and release that massive weight off your shoulders that no longer serves you, that had a massive impact on you. Remove it. It's not worth your time, your energy, your space, your breath. It's time to release that down, okay? Because it was being tested, okay? Now for you, right, Spirit is saying, making these changes, and you don't like change, but you're doing it, and that's perfect, because you're making these adjustments for you and what you needed to create, Moses, okay? The time has come for you to remove yourself away from that energy that was blocking you, preventing you, stopping you from having your visions, from having your goals, through having your creativity, through having your motivation, through having it all. It was like a massive block there, okay? And I just want to tell you, this is stepping outside your comfort zone, okay? And you're doing exactly that, right? You've worked through the fears, the things that you never thought that you'd face up to. And guess what? You're working through your fears. And that's the most powerful thing of them all, okay? I feel like you've got an itchy nose or you're wanting to sneeze or something. Oh, my goodness. Okay? But this is where Spirit is saying, bless you. You've been going through the healing. You've been going through the process. And you have been doing the healing. Okay? And Moses, I just need you to know and understand that everything is going to work itself out, okay? You just need to not be afraid to ask for help and support, okay? Because it's coming. Because I've got surrender to the divine. And when you surrender to that divine, thank you, it's just telling you that that's where a new start is coming for you. It's coming. It's coming. That new start, Moses, that you've been waiting for. And you feeling blocked, it's now you can take that, feeling blocked away. Because you won't be feeling blocked anymore once you clear it all away. All right, my lovely. And that's what I get for you. And thank you so much for another night. Love us in the chat, guys. Moses, thank you. Remember, it's a time to give rather than take. This is about you taking time out for yourself, Moses. Take that time out for you. And to breathe. And know that this is the right time to have that change. Because that change is what everything was needing to come your way. Because you are a beautiful soul inside and out. And you're ready. And you're good. And you're kind. And you're good enough for this change. Because prosperity lies ahead there for it all as well. Alright. Guys, love us in the chat, please, for Moses, and thank you. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This chair is driving me crazy. Kevin, thank you. Guys, can we do these ones? Please. Forever.